So I finally figured out how to access the DeviantArt storage on Eclipse, and I have a lot of old stuff in storage since I've been on DeviantArt since late 2008. There's a lot of older stuff that I could look at, but I kind of want to look at the stuff from like the early 2010s, when I started using Photoshop. This was my first attempt at using Photoshop as an art program. I don't use Photoshop anymore, I use Ibis Paint now. This was definitely a step up from what I was doing before this. I was drawing on MS Paint. The line work is very shaky, and the anatomy is very off. I mean, I think I was right to be proud of this at the time. It was an improvement from what I was doing before. En and Toko. If you didn't know, Toko is the Japanese name of Hilda. I didn't know her English name was Hilda at this point. Yeah, see, that tattoo drawing was better than this, I think. These arms are all over the goddamn place. That face shape doesn't make any sense. I mean, okay, I guess I was still getting used to a whole new program at this point. Oh wow, this is an OC. I don't know what I was thinking when I designed that skirt, to be honest. Surprisingly good hands for me back then. I used really thick lines for some reason. The lines are very jagged. Jagged and shaky, there is no in-between, and boobs don't look right. You also notice that all of the backgrounds at this point are gradients, and they kind of get really disgusting looking. This one isn't too bad. This was a character I was obsessed with at the time. Oh, I think that hand might be backwards. Oh hey, that one isn't actually too bad. Especially given the fact that Pico is a really hard character to draw. This is what my art had looked like about just a few months or so before. And then that was the step up. So like at this point I was drawing in MS Paint, but I was shading it in Photoshop with like the burn and dodge tool. Why did I think that was a good idea? I mean, there are uses for the burn tool and the dodge tool, but not like this. Belle is the Japanese name for Bianca. I knew her name was Bianca, I was just being a weeb. That is some very saturated grass right there. I didn't really have any understanding of color theory at this point. That one wasn't too bad, but it's Muna! I think I did this with DA Miro. Those outlines are really something. Ugh. If the outlines were better, this could actually still hold up. This was the drawing that made me realize I wanted to do this video. This is called Sonica Kissing Gumi. She's not even kissing her! There is no connection there. She might be poking Gumi's face with her nose, but that's it. Also, this background, again, all of the backgrounds were just gradients, and really ugly ones at that. Again, no understanding of color theory. What is strange orb? What the frick is that? I think I was just messing around with Photoshop effects. Madness and rage. Yeah, messing around with Photoshop again. Viola pixel thing. Aww. Blue circly spirally thingy. These freaking titles. What is that? Oh, she was from an anime called Akikan, and this was like a screenshot redraw. By the way, I would not recommend Akikan, it's not that good. The thing is, I prefer the MS Paint version. I don't know, it had more of a charm to it. And also that leg looks way better. I think at that point I just thought MS Paint equals bad. Oh, I remember this one. I really liked this one at the time. To be honest, I still like it. What's going on with that hair? Why is there just a line there? I don't know. To be honest, I'm not really sure what is going on in parts of this drawing. Hey, that one isn't too bad. And the background isn't an ugly gradient. One of my OCs. Oh, okay, I guess I'd upgraded from gradients and gone to abstract shapes instead. Again, the colours are extremely saturated. Oh, I actually tried a background here. Backwards hands. Oh, we're back to the ugly backgrounds again. But at least I actually remembered the fur on Sonika's collar this time. This one is way better than the Sonika kissing Gumi one. Yeah, I've already kind of improved at this point. Does anyone who is into Vocaloid remembers Zatsune Miku? This is basically that, but with Sonica. So that's like the Vocaloid song Magnet, but also crossed over with Circus Monster by Circus P and Darkwood Circus by Machi Girita. And hold on. Yeah, I think those hands are backwards. Oh jeez. Oh god. It's the grab my meme that ruined my life. This got so many faves at the time, and I did not understand why, because I did not put any effort into this whatsoever. So yeah, this was a meme. It was just like, so and so, grab my something or other, and then they'd like blast off with a rainbow. God, mine wasn't even that creative in comparison to other people's. Holy fish! This thing got the odd fave every now and then, but now I got an offer to submit it to another group, and I accepted, and now, whoa, so many faves! I really should take this piece of junk down. This is rushed, scribbled, and most of all, unoriginal! I really don't get you guys. My other stuff's better than this. I can't draw in Photoshop without scanning in a sketch first. I'm so confused. Please just stop faving this. Slumps on the floor in shame. Okay. Seriously, 79 faves is not a lot. What is wrong with you all? I'm not going to complain about this anymore, but I still look like this being faved, but whatever. I'm not getting rid of this or scrapping it because it's my most popular pick. Awkward sweating emoji. Everything about this pick's popularity is so wrong, XD. Okay. Oh god. I think I did that on Miro. See, this is proof of my boredom. But honestly, I think I prefer this Pikachu creepypasta stares into your soul image. Oh god, I remember this. This took me so long. To be honest, I still kinda like it. And also, I think I got like questions as to why Miku looked so happy. And the answer is she's pretending to make the circus look welcoming. I remember looking at this one earlier and yeah. Hideyoshi from Back a Test? Oh god. LOL, double rainbow XD, what does it mean? OMG. That meme was old even then! God, that meme is ancient now. I don't know if there's people watching my video who would be old enough to even remember that. Why did I put that in there? Okay. Why? Okay, another kiss. Let's see if they actually look like they're kissing this time. Well, one of them is kissing the other. I think they were both supposed to be kissing, but obviously that did not happen. Oh, Yuko. I remember her. Oh, hey, that's not too bad, actually. New OC, Naya the Psychopath. Oh my god. Is that Chiller? Did I use Chiller? Oh my god. Naya the Psychopath. she didn't really have any personality. Her personality was killing people and saying, "I'm not insane." Yeah. Oh boy. Just a reminder, I was about 16 at the time, and I had like the mental maturity of someone way younger even than that, so I don't really... Oh, this one's alright. I could totally redraw this. Again with the ugly background, but... Oh yeah, this was an anime I was really into at the time called A Channel. I have nothing else to say. I remember people really liked this one, and I never did. I was never happy with this one. This description! I thought this was going to be a good excuse for me to finally do some Karakuri Piero fan art because it's an awesome song, but I did a crap job! I worked for hours on this, and this is the result? I don't deserve to be on this website, whatever this emoji is. Blah 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 blah. Ugh, God, I was so dramatic back then. Okay, know what I was saying about ugly backgrounds and color theory? Well, I think the colors go well here, but the background kind of just looks like a rejected 90s advert. I don't know. I thought it looked really cool at the time. An ugly gradient isn't a background. Oh, this was Halloween 2011 with my villainous OCs. Only one of which I still use today. Oh, I thought this drawing was like really good at the time. I guess it was for me back then. But I remember the background being better. At least I was trying to do backgrounds. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Kakapo, surrounded by aubergines, or eggplants if you're American. The saturated colors kind of drown him out a little bit, but I kind of like it, to be honest. To be honest, that's not too bad. I did this one for a Christmas card, and oh, the colors, the saturated colors. That blue clashes with everything else. Oh hey, it's Miki again, but with a background. This was based on a song called Zero Gravity. I don't know who it's by, I can't remember, but it has Miki singing in it. Oh god. I didn't like that one even at the time, to be honest. And it was a pain to draw. Oh hey, my OTP from Magical Star Sign. Why is Mocha so tiny? I swear to god he is bigger than that. And where are all of her curls? She's supposed to have curly hair. What happened to that? Whatever. You cannot see this on dark mode. See, this was all before Eclipse was a thing, so... Alright. Ugly, ugly light mode. This isn't even Miu's official design. I didn't think her official design had actually been released at that point. Her full body design, just her face. I still really like that drawing. Nanami. Oh god, I think I know what this... No, it's this! Oh, probably one of the worst OCs I ever created, and I really just kind of wish I never made this OC, to be honest. The pink and cyan, I guess, was supposed to be as saturated as possible. That was actually the point. And I actually think... Did I make it work here with all of the other colours except for that being kind of more dull? Maybe. To be honest, this is kind of growing on me. Oh god, it's another one of those. Whirlwind. Oh, it's another one of those. Actually, that one is kind of nice, actually. So I remember disliking this drawing at the time. This was like the first Nichijou fan art I drew. I knew there was something off about this drawing at the time. First of all, she is too tall. She's supposed to be way smaller. But, I think whatever the hell is going on with these arms is what was actually off about the drawing. I'm only interested in the digital stuff at the moment. What happens when I'm bored? Oh, I traced over an anime screenshot from Yuri Yuri. This was like my most popular drawing for a while, and honestly, this was like my favorite thing I'd drawn for a good long while. So I know I said I was only I know I said I was only going to focus on digital art. Well, I totally forgot about this one. What does that have to do with anything? Okay. And yeah, I did a weird background again. And the anatomy is kind of wrong. At least they're actually properly kissing this time. I finally figured it out. Her skin got darker. I was really not consistent when it came to my OC's skin tones. At that point. Later on, I figured out the concept of a color palette. The frick is this? Oh wow, this is what DeviantArt used to look like. There's a tunnel here. WTF? It just goes on and on and on and on. Oh my god, what's going on? What is this? I must have been really bored. Oh, okay, that one's actually quite nice. Oh, I like that one actually. That one's alright. What's that got to do with Kill Me Baby? There must have been like a screenshot from Kill Me Baby that looked a bit like that. I used to love slice of life anime. I just like every couple of months I'd have a new favorite slice of life anime to fixate on. Yeah, those two love coffee, so I decided to draw them together, I guess. I love coffee that defies the laws of physics. This was probably another one of my worst OCs I ever made. A trigger warning for, I don't know, self-harm, I guess. But this character didn't have any emotions for some reason. And so in order to just get any kind of sensation of feeling, she would hurt herself. And at the time, I did not realize how insensitive that is. No, I never did self-harm. I didn't use this OC for very long. I think I had like a lot of ableism born of ignorance when I was younger. It's Teto. That one's quite cute, actually. That's a windmill, alright, I guess. Default girl. Oh, this might be Defeco. Oh, it is. What is that background? What is she lying on? I don't know. It's quite a good drawing, though, for the time. For me, at the time. Oh, I remember this one. Oh, this was when I went through that phase of adding like a sort of semi-transparent frame around everything, and I don't really know why I did that. Oh god, okay. So these two are characters from the anime Yuri Yuri, and it's sort of explosion friends, I think, is what they refer to their relationship as. It kind of makes sense in context, but it's sort of implied that there's more going on between them. But this is a science teacher who's probably in her late 20s to early 30s, And this is a 15-year-old schoolgirl. And at the time, I didn't realize how problematic that ship was. I think because I was a similar age to her, it didn't seem as bad. But now I'm closer in age to her, I'm like, oh geez, that is kind of gross, actually. Hello, Naya the psychopath. Well, this certainly exists. So this was another slice of life anime that I was obsessing over at the time, Chikochi. I don't like the way I drew Io and Hime, but the rest look alright for the time. Agiri from Kill Me Baby. Someone pointed out that that branch, the way she's sitting on that branch, doesn't really make much sense, and yeah, it doesn't really, but also within the context of Kill Me Baby, I don't really think the laws of physics really apply to Akiri, so I think it's okay. At least that's what I was telling myself at the time. What's this? Oh, my favourite ship from Azumanga Daioh, which is what got me into slice of life anime. I don't really think there's anything inherently wrong with this. This hand is probably the only really off thing about this drawing. Kid, I kinda like this one. Black Gold Saw is always my favorite character from Black Rock Shooter. So. Oh, you can't even see that one. What is that? Time to turn on light mode again. Oh, I remember that one. God, light mode really does look ugly. Says the one who uses light mode YouTube and Twitter. I couldn't be bothered to draw a background, so I just resorted to stock images and very badly drawn potion bottles. What the hell is actually this? I do not remember making this. How it happened. What happened? Oh! The origin of Nanami's weird neon goo. To be honest, I do not know what's going on in this drawing. What is this drawing? I don't know. I think this drawing made sense to me at the time, but what is this drawing? Oh, this was from another slice of life anime I was obsessed with at the time. I can't remember what it's called. I didn't like this one at the time. I was looking at it and I thought there is something off about this drawing, and I couldn't figure it out at the time, but I can now. Their bodies are way too long. Oh no. Oh, the anatomy is so bad. There's so much. Knowing more about composition as well, the way I've laid everything out in this drawing makes face is going crazy. I think this must have been a work in progress. What's up? How is that different from any of the other faces I drew at the time? What is that? What is that? What the actual hell is that? What? Huh? I don't remember doing that. Mad Hatter Girl. Oh, I totally forgot about this. I am 100% redrawing this. Oh, this was when I started drawing Pokemon Gijinka. Dialga and Giratina. I would definitely draw them differently now. In fact, I have drawn a lot of different types of human Giratina. Doctor Who Back to the Future crossover. Why the hell not? Yeah, that is supposed to be Morty McFly, but it doesn't really look like him. Because I had same face syndrome back then. What is that background? That's positioned wrong. This was before I did a graphic design course. Coming out of my upper graphic design course, I understood I understand a lot more about color theory and composition, and I didn't know back then. I didn't know about it back then. Oh no. I was writing a story around this time called The Infestation, and I wanted to get it published. I gave up on it when I realized that the story was so bad it was unsalvageable. This was intended to be the cover. Oh my god. Oh no. Absolutely not. Okay. Not too bad, to be honest. Oh my actual god. So I put this together as to promote a video I did of me singing the song Wide Knowledge of the Late Madness by Machigarita, and I remade the video with my OCs. The video is private now, so don't think you can find it. Okay, this is when I became obsessed with Lavender Town. I tried to put as many Lavender Town, or just like Pokemon creepypasta references as I could. A Haunter and a Ghastly. No Gengar though. And the floor I think was supposed to look a bit like Missing though, I think. Oh, this was when Pokemon X and Y had just recently come out. I really liked this scene when the main character and Shauna watch fireworks together. Why did I do this weird, like, silhouette thing? So we got a humanized Gothorita with a humanized Bennett. This drawing would have been better without the semi-transparent white bits. Like the overlay stuff. I don't even know why I did that. Badly drawn Mawile. That's not too bad. Yay, my favorite Pokemon, but human. Hello, Papyrus. Yeah, I was just humanizing just Pokemon that I liked at this point. I don't like that background. This entire video is me just going, I don't like that background. Again, I really don't like that background. Okay, to be honest, that's not the worst background in comparison to the others that I saw. So, you know what, I'll take it. That face. It's Esper, oh my god. Dragonair. Oh, I think that background's a little bit busy. But the Dragonair design is actually quite nice. Giratina. Oh, I did a different take on the humanized Giratina. That one's pretty cool actually, for the time, and I actually like the background for once. I actually like the background. Zygarde. I remember this drawing. I still like it, to be honest. And again, I actually am okay with the background. I do not remember drawing this. Oh, this... I tried to design a Fakemon. I made a Pokédex entry. This doesn't really look much like a Fakemon. Lucai, Imagination Pokemon, Psychic Dragon. Ability, Fantasy Bubble, raises special attack when hit by a Psychic move. Psychic moves also have no effect. So it's a bit like Lightning Rod, but for the Psychic type. Signature move, Imagination Wave, a 2-turn move. In the first turn, Lucai gathers energy by daydreaming. In the second turn, it releases the daydream as a wave that may send the opponent to sleep. Why does it have Dragon Claw if it's a special attacker? It should be Dragon Pulse. Why did I give Dragon Claw? Like, this is clearly a special attacker. Its ability literally says, raises special attack when hit by a psychic move. It has Calm Mind. That raises special attack. Dazzling Gleam is a special move. I would guess Imagination Wave would be a special move. So why Dragon Claw? That's an interesting choice. Maybe I could redesign Lucai based on this. Maybe give a different name because Lucai just makes me think of someone's eye being ready to fall out. Oh god, there's so much going on. Why did I use Chilla? Wow, that is very neon green. Is that Comic Sans? Comic Sans and Chilla. Hey. This is very different to the human chandelier I drew last year, or the year before, whenever it was. Huh, I don't remember drawing this. There's a lot of things I don't remember drawing. What's with the rainbow? It's given kinda wannabe Dark Side of the Moon. Sigilith Girls? Oh, okay, these are based off 3 different Sigiliths I had. I think the one in the middle, Hanyu, has my favorite design, I think. Oh, I remember this. This was based on a dream. Oh, this was when I got into Shantae. And I started shipping her with Rotitops, like, pretty much instantly. Oh wow, the early design of Kana. She's changed a bit as well. I don't dislike the background, but what... Shadows don't work like that. Oh, I tried to personify Lavender Town? Wow, this is very try-hard, honestly. Family reunion? What's that? Oh my god! I always wanted to redraw this because I don't know what I was doing with these backgrounds. The backgrounds are too distracting. Mainectric, why did you bring us here? Oh god, this background. You see, I did some research and it turns out you're my parents! Oh my god, it should be on my Arceus. Yeah, I don't know. Even though Luxray was released after Mainectric, it just seemed like Mainectric looked like a fusion of these two. Ponytail Fighters. Oh, it's Shantae and Mawile. I totally forgot I drew this. What the actual hell is going on with her legs? What is she doing? Oh my god. This was when I used to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I only ever played the first game. It stopped being scary quite quickly and started to become more annoying because Bonnie kept jamming the door. Unless it's somewhere around 5 AM, all you can really do is just die. It got to the point where the jump scares didn't make me jump, and I'm a very jumpy person, but the jump scares didn't make me jump. I just ended up just staring at the screen like, can't believe I have to do that again. And yeah, to be honest, it didn't really take me very long to stop enjoying playing Five Nights at Freddy's because once I had figured out how to deal with each of the animatronics, the game actually got kind of boring. What does the fox say? Oh, this is very of its time. Yeah, I was really into Five Nights at Freddy's at the time. Nice burn tool. But apart from that, this is actually not too bad. Five Nights at Kijinkas. Okay, I might stop around this point because this was when I started to things started to finally change about my style. I think this drawing kind of marks the end of an era. So I think these were all my favorite animatronics at the time. I had Foxy, Chica, Toy Chica, Freddy, Mangle, and Toy Bonnie. I'll end the video here. I'll probably do a part 2 at some point. So I have some final thoughts on this. For one thing, it was really weird looking at the art from around that time because it felt like it was done by a completely different person and not me. I like to think that I have improved since then, though, and there's a lot of things I want to redraw, and I still don't know how to end videos.